Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play StarTropics. I am now back to where I was when I kept dying for absolutely no reason. We are so close to the end of this dungeon. And of course I got my potion in case you can't tell in the lower right hand corner, so we definitely have an edge over what we're going to do here. So I want to switch to the mirror real quick when I go into the next room and try to hit these guys with the fireballs. And if I could turn around and avoid these guys, that'd be even better. There we go. Let's go ahead and take care of the skulls now. And if we go over to this tile, we can get one last scepter in case we ran out, because we're going to need it for the next room. Now there's not much to this room until you use the scepter. You've just uncovered a boss. Now it's time to equip the bolas. Now, this ghost boss will double back as he moves back and forth sometimes. And sometimes he will stand still when he's not moving around sending ghosts at you. All the while you want to stay away from the ghosts, the little miniature ghosts, and the projectiles that are coming out of the pipes. And you also don't want to throw your bolas around too liberally while you're doing this as well. If you can get the ghost stuck in the corner, that'll usually help. And after the ghost takes enough damage, the ghost will start running around like really fast. And of course, when the ghost just stays in place, it stays in place at random. Ow. And once it starts going fast, it never stops. So you can just time your bola throws accordingly. Just try not to get hit by the projectiles coming out of the pipes here and you should be good. And after a few more hits, once the ghost starts speeding up, you'll finally take the giant ghost out for good. And you'll be able to head into the next room. Now, there is a switch that opens a button, but if you use the scepter heal, you'll get a ghost. And I believe the ghost does not do anything. So once you hit that button, you can just go into this room. And you have to jump on this button 3 times in order to get the water to drain out. You need not jump on and off the tile that is across from where you enter. You can just jump in place once you're on it twice, and you can get the water to drain that way. And once you drain the water from the lake, you will finally be out of the ghost tunnel in the ghost village. So now that we've got our progress saved, we can now go to the lake and notice that it has dried up. Walk up to the crystal ball, Mike will take it. Now from here, you can leave in any direction you want. You can go in any direction you want in order to leave the ghost village. With that done, we can finally take the mountain path back to Shikola and hand the crystal ball to the fortune teller. Which means we're going to have to take this road all the way around the castle again to get to the fortune teller. Thankfully, as long as I don't screw anything up, I won't have to do it a third time. Talk to the fortune teller again, she will notice that you have the crystal ball, and Mike will give it back to her. I'm back in business, thank you! You want to enter She-Cola, don't you? I know just what we need to do! Okay, just wait, will ya? And the fortune teller turns us into a girl, in order to allow us entry into She-Cola. You sure look silly dressed up like a girl, but it may work! By the way, let me read your fortune. Oh, in the crystal ball I can foresee risking life and limb, a bridge over troubled water, struggling to escape. Oh, some evil, mystic powers from a star far, far away. I'm sure those powers are controlling the monsters in the dark below. Oh, omens of disaster. I can't continue. Oh me, oh my. Fortune favors the brave, so don't mind me. Now let's enter She-Cola. And from here you can't back out until you're done with what you need to do. Talk to the guard when she approaches, and she finally lets you enter. And you're disguised as a girl. Now you don't necessarily need to talk to everyone as you are going through She-Cola, but it does help. Especially with her, that will come into play a little bit later, and it's kind of the only hint of what you need to do once you start doing things in She-Cola. And there's only like 4 people that you can really talk to. And once you talk to everybody, you can go ahead and enter this room and take the stairs where you will meet the Queen of She-Cola. I'm Queen She-Cola. I hear a fight occurred at the ghost village. You've beaten all the ghosts at the haunted village? Oh, you're a Supergirl. What is your name? You respond, Michael, Michelle. Michelle is my name. Michelle? Good name. I like you. Why don't you join us? You say you must visit a mountain hermit. We will miss you. You'll save time if you talk to our head warrior first, okay? By the way, Michelle, your voice is strong like a man's. You cough. I see, you have a cold. Michelle, you have a funny yo-yo, don't you? I'll give you a powerful weapon called Shooting Star. And this weapon will come into play pretty quickly, and come into play rather well. Listen, you need more than 6 red hearts to handle the Shooting Star with skill. Goodbye, Michelle. So basically what that means is you have to have at least 6 hearts of health in order to use the Shooting Star, and if you go below that, you're going to switch back to the regular yo-yo. The Shooting Star actually has some more range to it, and it's a lot more powerful. Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. This is why I don't want to go through here and do all this a third time. I'm the head warrior. Want to travel west? Listen, shout abracadabra and jump 10 times at the tunnel end. So you have to talk to the woman blocking the room in the upper right-hand corner, the northeast corner there, to figure out what you have to do in the tunnel to the west. Once you're done, you can talk to the fortune teller again. She'll change you back to a boy, and you can finally leave She-Cola. Sadly, you cannot play through the rest of the game as a girl, though that would have been slightly interesting. Oh dearie, you were very cute. Oh, stop it. But anyway, we couldn't do anything at the tunnel to the west earlier. If we did, we would have been in a bed at a dead end. We would have been pretty much stuck there, and we would have been forced to leave. However, we can now go through here, and you don't necessarily need to shout abracadabra, but you do need to jump on the button once and then jump in place on it 9 times. Just keep jumping on it until the bridge opens to your north, and apparently you can still move while you're doing this. I want to grab these hearts. Now, because of this, because of the hearts being grabbed and me filling up my health, the yo-yo has changed into the shooting star. This thing is a lot more powerful. It's twice as powerful as a regular yo-yo, and it actually reaches, I believe, 4 tiles. So you have double the power and double the range of the yo-yo that you start the game with. And thankfully, none of the tiles here sink in and out of the water. You do want to be careful for the fish to come out. Thankfully, now that we have the shooting star, these things go down in 1 hit. And you also want to be careful here, because you will be facing some fish as well. Just let him come to me. Just kind of stay in the center here a little bit. Watch out for fish to come out from the sides. There should be one down here. And there's the last one. Grab that 5th star that I don't even need. And we are now out of the West Tunnel, and we only get like a sliver of points. Because, well, that wasn't very long at all. So now we're getting our data saved. And we can now kind of explore this area here. But if we approach the mountain this way, we can't enter. So we're going to need to find another way to get through here. And thankfully, if you try to walk into the mountains, you will learn that there is a hidden passage. Not really much of a hint, you just kind of have to feel your way into the mountains to find it, but it is there. And there is also a hut that you can go to, where you can talk to this guy. I'm Poe, the famous poet of Southern Island. Like my poems, raindrops from heavens, fountains spring from earth, lifting my spirits high. I have this strange feeling that will probably come into play later. But there's no place else left to go than this tunnel. So, let's go ahead and take out the snakes. Everything is a lot easier with the shooting star. Not only do I like how it looks, I like the fact that it has double the power and double the range. Now here's something interesting. You can either jump north from here, or jump east from here. Hidden block. This will allow you to grab a bat. You can also do this here, though this doesn't lead to a switch of any sort. And the next room that we're going to go into has these things. These things are back. And they only go down in 3 hits with the shooting star, which is something you'll definitely want. Now you'll want to be careful with these white blocks, these little white tiles, because they sink in and out as soon as you land on them. And you better be ready to jump in a certain direction as soon as you land, or else you're going to go in the water and you're going to lose a life. And you don't want to lose a life in a tunnel that's as simple as this. The game is kind of letting up here. After this button, invisible tile. This lets you get the bolas. And from there we can make our way down these stairs. We are now deeper into the tunnel here, leading to the mountain. And these red tiles, the same as the white ones that we saw earlier. Just want to be careful with those. As you move through this area, you want to be careful of the kappas. They will jump out of the water just like that. And they can take your shooting star away from you just like that. These things only take 2 hits with the shooting star, but they take 3 with the regular yo-yo. And there's nothing to the right as far as switches are involved. Do I? I might as well. And I thought I could hit the wasp there, but apparently I got hit by the lava monster, and we will need to kill him. Thankfully, since we have the bola, we now have a substitute weapon that we can use against him in case we don't have the shooting star. Since the shooting star will kill that lava monster in 1 hit. Now, we're going to make our way up and to the left. I'm going to let these disappear one more time. Grab the stopwatch. We can get the shooting star back again. Oh boy. Now, the north wall that I just opened up by going to the left and then going to the right leads to a dead end. We don't want to go there. However, we kind of want to go in that direction for something I want to grab. Trying to see if I can grab... Okay, I can. It's an invisible tile. There's also one over here, too. Ah! Told you can get negatives. Anyway, we now want to make our way to the left. And I did that just to be safe. So that way I can land on the platform that's sticking in and out of the water once I make it here. And from here I can just jump south after hitting the left end there and open this up. This is entirely optional, but it's good to have anyway, because you're going to get a potion. You may need it later. No way of knowing sometimes. And I want to time my movement carefully so I get to the other end. This is the direction we need to go. Open that up, you do the same thing you did on the left. Now here, you want to be careful. There are kappas. There are 2 that you need to defeat. Actually, 3. But you only need to defeat 2. But when you get through here, you'll finally see these guys. You hit them once, they just start going... They just become really aggressive and start moving back and forth at you very fast. They take 3 hits to kill with the shooting star. So be sure you have it. And by going up here, we're almost at the end. Now, there is a monster that will come out of the water here, but you need not fight him in order to get through here. You can easily avoid them. You can't avoid these purple monsters, though. These guys take 6 hits to kill with the shooting star. And if you have the regular yo-yo instead of the shooting star, you're going to have to be doing a lot of dodging. Now, destroying that eye monster will open a path to the north. We want to go there eventually, but I might as well go ahead and show this room. Now, there are other ways to get into this room, but there seems to be no way of getting to that geyser. And we need to get to it somehow. For now, I'm going to go ahead and fight this thing off again. And then we're going to fight another one of those purple beasts. The shooting star really works wonders here. Now, this set of tiles will allow you to go to the right, which we do want to go to. But if you want to take the northern area, or hit the northern tile, and then hit the button that comes with it, you can go down to the south. There is a set of tiles that you can use to get back in here. Not to worry. And we have another one of these bad boys. Destroy him, then go south. Notice where the snake was. This is your hint as to where to go to get to the geyser. If you continue to due south, you'll fight some more monsters, and you'll eventually fight 2 of the purple guys, and you'll eventually reach a dead end. This is where you want to go. Straight west from where the snake was standing when you entered the room. Jump onto the geyser, and you're out of here. I didn't even use that potion. I didn't need to, though. Nevertheless, we are now at the top of the mountain where the hermit is. We are now finally at the summit. And we can finally talk to this guy. You came very far in search of my spell. Oh, you are fantastic. I'll give you the Scroll of Obob. You've got the scroll. So now that we got the scroll, we have to go all the way back to Miracola. Don't mention it. Hurry and save the girl. Thankfully, you don't have to do all the work yourself. The game automatically does it for you. Gotta go fast! Tired and out of breath, you arrive at Miracola. Mike, please read the scroll and wake Bananette. Bebob Bobob, Uma Uma Obob. Bebob Bobob, Uma Uma Obob. Get up, Obob, Uma Uma Obob. Wake up! Wake my Bananette! And you can kind of see Bananette just twitching there as you go through the text. And of course you do have flashing lights as this goes on. And it's a good thing I waited because you can finally see that twitching on Bananette's face now. And after you go through the spell twice, you finally wake Bananette up. Apparently she had no idea what was going on.
Good morning, Daddy. I sure slept well. I'm hungry. Is dessert ready?
Bananette, put down that banana cream pie. Bananette? Mike will never forget your kindness. You say you must go? Oh yes, to rescue your uncle. I've ordered a repair of your ship. Let's go. And the scroll disappears from your inventory, but it's not like we're gonna need it again anyway. And if you talk to the chief again, he just says, Mike, good luck. That's pretty much all he does. Navcom here, Captain. I have been waiting for you to return. Subsea is ready to launch. All ahead full. And with that, Chapter 3 has come to an end. Next up is Chapter 4. Confession. Subsea is cruising on the ocean. A small island appears on the horizon. And we will approach that island in the next video. So join me next time where I start Chapter 4. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!